Hi, so if you are planning to run WhatsApp ads in 2025 and you don't know how to go about it, I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So as you can see, I'm already running 2 live campaigns, right? And I've been able to get at least 60 conversions. Some are going to WhatsApp and some are going to Instagram. I can see, let's say only 10 of these is on Instagram. And the good thing is, this is actually the number of persons that have chatted me, and I'm going to show you how to run WhatsApp ad, and it is going to be a very good one because it depends on what you want to use it to do. So if you have a website, you can run WhatsApp ads, and maybe the person needs a link to finish the transaction. So WhatsApp could just be like a soft landing, right? Because nowadays some persons don't want to click a link. It just depends on your strategy. So yeah, we will be doing this. And the first thing, in order to create a WhatsApp ad, is to click on the create button. But before now, if you've not added your WhatsApp, there is a process to go about it. You would have to add your WhatsApp from the business manager, but also you can also add it here as well. I would also show you how to do that. So now let's go about that in creating. But if you've added it, let's go ahead. So all you just have to do is click on create, and if you check this here, you might be tempted to say, okay, I need an engagement ad, which is totally not right. Because take for example, now you want to pay someone. Take for example, I want to pay someone to do something for you, right? And you tell the person, I'm paying you to send people that will just engage and shake my hands and everything. That's what the person is going to do, right? You tell the person, I need people leads, I need people to come and say hi, hello, I think I'm interested in your business. They would pay, they will get those kind of persons for you. But if you tell the person that, okay, I need you to bring me people that have made purchases somewhere before, and I want you to bring those same persons to me, he will do that. So that is why I will always prefer a sales campaign than a leads, depending on my target. So if I want to get people that would pay me, I would rather use this than this, because Facebook will look for the persons that would actually want to pay me. So without wasting time, let's select sales. So you get to understand my reason for going for this rather than this or this for a WhatsApp campaign, or Instagram. Because sometime again, you can be overwhelmed with the amount of persons who message you. So that is why we try as much as possible to reduce the non-reasonable people with this. So now the next thing you're going to do is click on next or continue. So now, as you can see, you can name your campaign here. We can call this Mary. So we can call that Mary. So when you come here, you are met with few things. You are met with, and Facebook have changed a lot of things, right? So you are met with action type. You are met with sales campaign, and this is catalog. That's if you have a catalog created on Facebook, but this is not what we are doing today. So now you can choose your campaign, but if you guys remember this is more like separating, saying you can create more ad sets, meaning this ad set, one campaign. Take for example, let me put it this way. Take for example, now you are running a website campaign, right? But the ad sets, you want to first of all target, let me use my own business so that you may get to understand. I want to target fashion business. This fashion business will have its own ad sets and its ads. That's one. Then I can create to target let's say logistics business. That's two ad sets. So it keep multiplying. That is what they are trying to tell you here. Do you want, and when you put the money here, the money would cover everybody? Or do you choose, when you select this, do you choose that each ad set would carry its own money? I don't know if you guys understand that, but if you don't, you can also leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and share this to any other person that need this. So now, for now, since I don't think I might be creating ad set, but for future references you can also click it, but I know I won't create, so I'm going to leave it in campaign body. But if you want to, you can do this, right? There is no biggie around it. So but this one, we're going to select this. So now I'm going to just put this amount, just leave it here. But different places, different budgets, right? But to me, this is like the minimum. you can spend per day, but I know people spend less, right? And people spend way higher than this. So this is in naira. In dollars, it's going to be showing something different. Then you come down. I don't think you need to touch anything here. Don't need to touch anything here. Then you click on next. So now when this loads, you would also rewrite this name. So I'm just going to write Mary ad sets, right? Then it's going to ask you where is the conversion location. So where do you the person you paid, which is Facebook, the guy, do you want him to drive audience to? So you have the option of saying app, website and install, website and calls. But for now, we are choosing destination, messaging app destination. So we're going to choose this. So now once we choose that, you can come down and you could see what it showed us. It showed me my Instagram page, my phone number. So this is my business number attached. So you can connect another number to your WhatsApp. So you can click here and it's going to try to do all the whole connection and verification. You could see it's very, very simple. You can actually do it here, but I'm not doing it because I already have a number. So then at the end of the day, you come down and it will ask you performance goal, maximize for conversion, maximize number of conversion. Try to deliver your ads to the right people to help you. We'll try to show your ads to people mostly likely to have a conversation with you. I think I like this because here may be too tight. Yes, I know I need people that want to buy, but I still need to leave rooms for that person's to message, right? So I usually use this. I've used this, and that's what has given me the results so far. Then the next thing is going to be budget schedules, dates, and all those things. So you can add spending limits if you want to say, okay, add a spending limit and say, okay, I want minimum daily, daily minimum, daily maximum. This is amount. So if you want so much control from your ads, right, then you can select start dates, right? So you can say, okay, I want it to start here, I want it to end here. It all depends on you. Then you can also see scheduling. You can also add scheduling entries for here. So if you click on it, I'm coming. So it will take you back to this to the beginning here, where you have lifetime budget, because sometimes some people like lifetime budget, I like daily budget. It all depends. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I sometimes some people say they get results from lifetime. Meaning, what does lifetime mean? It means, take for example, now your total campaign is supposed to spend, let's say you want to spend 1 million naira on your campaign. Instead of doing it daily of, let's say, 10,000 naira, you put the 1 million and it will spend the 1 million as best as it could, right? So, but I don't do that. I usually use daily budget so that I know I have some certain amount of control. So, that is that for this page. So, if you want to set all those things, but this is what I usually leave it to run till I choose to end it myself. But if you have someone forgetful, you need to use that. So now I don't have any saved audience. I have previous one, but I'm not using any save audience, right? Then I would be asked for location. So this is where you select the location. Why I like running ads from here is I can target someone in his backyard. If I know a friend that disturbs me, I can put money here and like, okay, this guy, anybody within this place would see my ads. I may not want to target interest or anything. He would see my ads. I'm gonna try that one day. I'm gonna try that seriously. But here you can put your location. So you can type in the location of the person. Take for example now, I want to just target Lekki, guys. I can see the Lekki Peninsula here. But if I say, okay, I don't want to target, what I can do is I can drop a pin. So if I drop a pin here, it would say the whole of Lagos. So preferably, if you even want it to be smaller, you can reduce the radius of it, that depending on what you want to do. So this is location. Then when you come down here, you have age control. So you can control your age from here. You can also add custom audience extension. So if you want to add some certain custom audience stuff, that's if you've saved a custom audience. So this is not about saving audience. So I have some list here some people that bought from a particular page, some engaged. Custom audience thingy is something that we will talk about later, right? So you have language. If you have diverse persons in your business with different languages. So the next thing is suggest an audience. Yes, it's also very important. So this is more like interest. So you can work on the age to whatever age you want, right? Then gender, you can choose either you are running the ads to male or female. This look much, but it's very important. And when you do it yourself, you find that it's very, very not too long. The only thing you just have to do is keep checking to make sure what you are doing is correct. Then you have the targeting. So we're going to come here. This is where we now put who we are targeting. You can see you have different targeting. If you want to browse, you can choose by education. You can choose by parenting. If you want to, if you're a photographer and you want to target people's birthday, trust me, you can do a lot. Digital activities. You can see new people that came online. You can, if I choose, I think interest. Is it interest? No, demographics, I think life events, family event, birthdays. Yes, so you can target people upcoming birthdays. That's an idea, right? That's a strategy. So once you've selected, let's just select few. I just want to select few. So once you just select few, you can also cancel, you can also remove depending on what you want to do. So once I do that, I'm done with this. You can actually save your audience, and you can also further limit, like, okay, you want this to do this, but I'm not going into this. This is just a beginner guide to running WhatsApp ads, right? So if you come down here, you are left with placement. Placement is where your ad is going to show, and Instagram has, Instagram and Facebook are the same, and WhatsApp. So it won't run directly on WhatsApp, but it run on Instagram and Facebook, and people will message you directly and do message you directly on WhatsApp. So I usually prefer Instagram because sometimes I get, some crazy um, messages from people from Facebook. Except maybe I am running to the app to my website. I can now use Facebook to as a platform to show my ads so that they can go to my website, because that would have a lot of filtering, right? So now, yes, I think I'm seeing things, skippable ads included. So I think this is fairly a new thing I'm seeing after a very long time. So exclude skippable ads in the ad sets only in live stream. That is for live stream ads. So I don't think you need to do anything, but if you want to, go down the rabbit hole, you can see available for devices. If you want to check all devices, placement control, you can control where to show in that particular place. So all these I barely touch, except you want crazy control on your ads. Okay, so once you are done with everything, all you just have to do is click on next. So we are going to go to the last side of it, which is the ad set. So now the ads is like more like where you put in your video, pictures, or whatnot. So you may be asking, okay, how do I use videos? I think preferably I usually use my uploaded posts. So I use this, then I select an existing post on my Instagram. I think most of you would love that. Uploading your own isn't that bad, but I like the how do I put it, especially for retargeting purposes, right? I usually use this. There are other options, right? So take for example, I select this is an existing, and you actually have to check if the video is eligible for promotion. So you have to check that very well. So you can see the primary text on this my video, and you could see everything here. And if you come down here, you can see the call to, it doesn't have any other call to action than message. Then advantage creative, always try to turn some certain things off. I don't want it to improve my text. I don't want it to adapt image for, I don't want any of that. Then you check for more, because sometimes they used to hide things. But this is nice. Relevant comment, meaning if there's any bad comment, it's going to remove it. So that is cool. So now this is another important place. So this is like the first message when someone message you, this message pops up. But sometimes I like to leave it empty. So this is what I did. I edited it. That's edited this one. So if you edit it, you can see the response. On Facebook, this is what it's going to look like. Then on WhatsApp, this is what it's going to look like. So this, though, so to me, I used to feel like most of them just press this without looking at it or looking at what it is. So I used to clear everything. So I clear all these questions, right? I usually clear everything. So once I clear everything and save, this is what I have. So at the end of the day, this is what I use most of the times. If you check here, I have no question copy. As you can see, if you edit it, I clean the question. So it will be like, hi, welcome. Please let me know how I can be of help. Also, briefly describe what you would. So this is where I typed it. And I can also put the person name. So it's going to pick the person's name. Then this is how WhatsApp looks like. Then this is how Instagram looks like. So this is what I do. So once the person, and most of the time still don't read it. So but at least I send that one, and they don't have an option to just press things you get. So I need them to really ask the question that they want to ask. Then you can turn on tracking. That's if you've added the pixel to your website, you can turn it on. And if you have offline event tracking, you can turn it on as well. So before you promote your ad, always look at it twice. So I can go back here and check and make sure everything I selected is on point. Everything is working the way it's supposed to work, right? So I make sure nothing is damaged, nothing is being touched, everything is okay before pressing the publish button. And if you're on your laptop and you want to also run directly on Instagram, it's almost fairly the same thing, but you need to have set up your account to make sure your ads account is cutting across all channels. Like as you can see, this is my main business and it's cutting across all channels. So if you want to do that and you don't know how to do that, I have an old video. The truth is, why I shy away from doing those videos is before you know, things change, right? And Facebook change things almost every month, every week, and the process are not the same like that for each countries. So what will happen is if not set up your account properly, when I mean set up your account properly, if you come here, let's close this. Take for example, now you made mistake with your ads and you want to discard it. This is how you do it. You close it, then you click on discard and discard it. Everything I've done up till now would go away, but don't do that if you don't want to make that mistake, right? So if you want to see where to set things up, first of all, in order to set up your account, you need a Facebook page, you need a Facebook, Instagram, and you need a I think Facebook page, Facebook, Instagram. Yes. So once you merge the Facebook account, I think preferably you do that on your phone. There is a place on your phone where you convert in your settings, you convert your page to a professional page. And in the process of doing that, it will tell you to create a page. Once you do that, that have done almost 80% of the work, right? So once you have done that, you can now come to Facebook and do all the connections and create the whole thing. So but if you want the whole connection thing, just let me know and we can set up a meeting to do that. Do it. It may not be for free, but yeah, you get the whole logic around it. So the next thing that you have to do, as you can see, um let me say I want to promote this card. Let me discard this. I was trying to attempt to run it out. So this is my Instagram page and I want to boost this. So take for example, if I come to my profile, this is on my laptop, right? And I just click on boost. You can also do this on your phone, right? It does not mean you should do it directly on the PC. If you have a PC, just go straight for this. But on your phone, you have this option to select your target audience, right? Then select where you want it to run. Messages where you choose messaging. So when you choose messaging, it's going to ask you to WhatsApp or to Instagram. Then you can choose the kind of call to action to run. So it's almost the same process on your phone. But I think, especially for iOS users, this might be the right one for you. You get the reason being is most of the times they are charging you extra for tasks on iPhone users, for iPhone users, sorry. So At the end of the day, you choose which one you want. Is it book now, check availability, order now, whatnot. This is the good thing Instagram has. It has options for buttons. Then you have if there's any special requirements that you want, you can actually do it. But we don't select this because it's not housing or all those things. Then you select who you want to tag. So this is where the really problem I have with Instagram running directly from Instagram, right? You have to create your own and it's limited. So you can create your own. You can click here and go through the rabbit hole of creating. I created some target audience. Then at the end of the day, you can choose your daily budget and you can choose whatever budget you want. And you can choose run these ads until I post it, then set duration. So depending on how much is in your balance, right? So this is how you run from Instagram from still from your PC if you just want directly to run from Instagram. But if you want to run on your phone, it's slightly almost the same. Just click on the boost and it will take you to the whole thing. But I would always recommend you run ads from your ads manager. If you have any question and want to see other videos and have other videos you want me to do, leave it in the comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, share to anybody that you know needs this. Bye for now.